Please subscribe the channel for more videos. We promise to keep you entertained. The anime begins with a small child praying to the great evil dragon, Rivandia. She requests forgiveness for disturbing his sleep. She begs him to lend his strength and help mankind defeat the demon lord. In return, she offers him her life and requests him to devour her. But the dragon becomes very nervous and tries to calm her down, and then asks why he will have interest in eating her. The little girl questions him if she is not his choice, to which he denies that it is not the issue of choice. He then explains to her that he is a herbivore and doesn't consume meat. She still insists on him by saying she is confident about her meat quality and that he should have a bite. The dragon then scolds her, saying that she will die if he eats her, to which she becomes sad and says that it is okay if she dies, as she is prepared for it, and also it will be her honor to be eaten by the great evil dragon. He then again tries to explain to her that neither is he evil nor a carnivore. He shows her some plants and fruits nearby and tells her he prefers to eat them. She then lays on the leaves and the fruits arranged near her. She requests him to dig in, to which he gets scared. Then she adds that his power exceeds the demon lord and he is the only one who can save the humans. So she is willing to sacrifice her life for their sake. The dragon now cries, thinking, when did the outer world started to pass down this nonsense? The dragon then recalls how he has lived for 5,000 years, yet he has very little courage and he isn't any demon lord's general. He has never ever harmed any human or animal. He then tells the little girl to go home, as her parents would be worried about her, to which she replies that she doesn't have any, as both of her parents are dead. She then adds that the villagers have sent her as an offering to him, so they will kill her if she returns back. Now she pulls out her knife and says that if he will not eat her, then she will offer her soul instead. The dragon requests her to put her knife away and thinks of a plan to calm her. He then senses a trace of magical power inside her and believes she could become a reservist wizard. The dragon cannot stand by and let her kill herself. So, he thinks of a plan and tells her that he has already devoured her soul, because high-ranking dragons can devour soul without killing. The dragon tells her not to worry, as he will explain the whole situation to the villagers. The little girl claims that now her soul has been eaten by the evil dragon, so she is now his disciple. But he ignores her and tells her to get on his back as he will bring her to the village. On his way to the village, all the animals get scared by him, to which he is shocked as he has never caused anybody trouble in the village. He wishes that the village will provide him a warm welcome. But when he reaches, all of them were scared by him and ready with their weapons. The dragon tries to stay calm and to not show the villagers what a loser he is. The village head then greets him and inquires the purpose of his visit. The dragon, in a very scary tone, questions him if he sent him the offering. The dragon then explains that the girl may still be alive and how he has already devoured her soul, and also warns him not to bring any more sacrifices. The dragon then tries to ensure the girl's safety, so he tells them to treat her well, and he will help them take over the demon lord. Suddenly, somebody threw a rock at the dragon, to which he started screaming. But everyone was looking at him, so he changed it into a giant roll. A small boy, Leade, then comes up and scolds the dragon for eating Lindsay's soul, and is about to hit him with a stick. The dragon thinks he is now done, for when the villagers stop him, Lindsay then threatens him not to be rude again to the evil dragon, as will kill her without turning a hair. Leade then tells the truth that Lot chosen for the sacrifice actually had his name, but because he was the next heir, Lindsay was chosen instead. Leade tells the villagers that if they have to sacrifice an innocent girl to save them, then this village deserves to be perished. Meanwhile, from other side, some monsters started approaching the village. It was the dark wolves, and in no time they surrounded the evil dragon. He becomes really scared and is on the verge of crying. When Lindsay stands on his back and tells him that she's at her limit, she pulls out her knife and goes on to fight the dragon alone. As she believes they are not worthy enough to be a fight for the evil dragon, she then uses her magical power and starts killing the wolves. Then the dragon realizes she is not an ordinary wizard, but a really powerful one. She finishes them all, believing it is the power of the evil dragon with her deadly attack, Giant Claw of the Dragon. Lindsay then thanks him for lending her what she believes is 10th millionth of the dragon's power. He gets really confused because he knows nothing about the giant claw of dragon and also thinks this little girl is scarier than the dark wolves. After defeating the dark wolves, the villagers throw a party for the evil dragon and perform a dance for him. The dragon then demands to have a talk with the old man's son. Hearing which, the old man gets scared and requests him to not scold Leade. The dragon assures that he will only have a light chat with him. Leade cared about her, so he decides to tell him the truth. But he refuses to believe the dragon and says that he is making this up so he can save himself from the battle with the demon lord. Lindsay then pulls out her knife to kill him, but dragon stops him and says that weren't they close to each other at past? She explains to him that Leade always used to sneak her out of the village and give her clothes, so no one couldn't find her. But she used to come back every time and he was punished severely for that. She believes that he wanted to take her opportunity to be a sacrifice for the evil dragon. She then wears the clothes made by Leade. They have the Eastern witchcraft bestowed and gets on the back of the dragon and asks him to fly to the demon lord so they can defeat him. But he then remembers that he doesn't know how to fly. But Lindsay then makes a new spell, the Wings of Darkness, after which the dragon starts to fly and they are now headed to fight the demon lord. Now the dragon tries to think of a way to calm her, so he tells her that they should find some fighters first and make a team and then attack the demon lord. They reach a nearby city, Paleo Donar, which was under attack by some monsters and was burning. The monster saw the dragon and tried to attack him, but Lindsay then used her new power and destroyed all the monsters. The dragon then landed in front of the soldiers and they recognized him as the Dragon Lord, Vandia. The general then appears and introduces herself as Eleanti, the leader of Paleo Donar. She then requests their help to save the city. Lindsay then claims that the evil dragon is now on his way to defeat the demon, and he can destroy the whole city if he wants in an instant. The dragon then orders Lindsay to help them destroy the aerial monsters. Lindsay then grows wings on the back through her powers and starts killing the monsters. The dragon then advises the general that there must be a general who is manipulating the corpses and controlling them from a high place, so he can easily monitor them. The general takes on his advice and orders her men to attack the tower and kill the monster controlling them. Lindsay then comes back and the dragon tells her to rest for a while, to which she denies, but later he orders her. It is now raining and Lindsay is sleeping beside the dragon. She is having a bad dream as the raindrops fall on her. So the dragon uses his wings as cover and she sleeps peacefully. Eleanti returns and thanks the dragon for his advice as they have won the battle. She then orders her men to not stand here and rather they should make themselves useful. All her men are now gone and the dragon and the general have a talk. He then tells the truth to her that Lindsay is not his disciple and that the power she holds is her own. So she should stay in this town and become a great wizard. The general questions him. Why is he going against the demon lord and what is his motive behind this? The dragon then explains all his story that he is not a part of the demon king's army and how he is just a vegan loser dragon. The general refuses to believe his story and once again questions him why he is betraying the demon lord. She then pulls out her sword and introduces herself as the Eleanti, loyal swordsman to the demon lord, and attacks the dragon for going against her majesty. Lindsay then wakes up and joins the fight, but she isn't able to keep up with Eleanti, as she has greater combat ability. Also, Lindsay cannot use her magic power as she used most of it in her fight earlier against the monster birds. Elianti blocks all her attacks, as she could predict all of them, and then she starts to attack her. She slashes her sword towards Lindsay, but she escapes by making a jump. Then Elianti gets behind her. In the air, Lindsay couldn't get her foothold and could no longer react to her attack. Elianti attacks her with her sword and Lindsay lands on the floor, losing her consciousness. Elianti now continues her fight with the evil dragon. She attacks him with her sword, to which he screams in pain, but he then sees that there is no damage done. Elianti then shows him her special sword, which doesn't cut but inflict damage on the one it is used. She then repeatedly attacks the dragon, and after a while, he is on the ground, lost and exhausted. She then tells him the truth, that she was just testing if he was telling the truth earlier, and she is no swordsman of the Demon Lord. The dragon feels really relaxed, but is also angry for the mental torture he had to go through in this fight. Elianti suggests him to keep it a secret that he is weak, and if the world knows about it, they might come after him. Also, she tells him to explain his whole fight is a dream to Lindsay, as she looks up to him. And the episode ends here. Please subscribe the channel for more videos and let us know in the comments about your favorite part of the video. Thank you for watching.